Incoming intel. Listen up, apes. You see all that red on your screen today? Feel that knot in your stomach? That is not the market, people. That is the enemy at the gates. And I am here to give you the battle plan. So let's get into it. Make no mistake, what you are seeing right now is a full-on assault. The hedgies are throwing every weapon they have in their arsenal directly at you to try and shake you out. This is not a dip. This isn't some normal market cycle. No. This is a coordinated, targeted strike. And they're using their favorite weapon to do it, those automated, high-frequency trading algorithms. Just think of them as an army of bots, programmed to create a flash flood of sell orders, all designed to trigger maximum panic. They want to flood every channel with fear, uncertainty, and doubt. That's the FUD we're always talking about. Their goal is dead simple: scare you, get you to sell, and scoop up your shares for cheap. But we are not giving them up, not a single one. Now, to really understand the attack that's happening right now, we have to look back. We have to decode their past crimes. So let's talk about the flash crash. They called it a glitch. We call it Exhibit A. Okay, so here's the intel they pray you never find out. During that crash, sure, they canceled a few thousand trades that were wildly off the mark, just to keep up appearances. But what about the vast majority of those trades? The ones that perfectly, surgically triggered the stop losses of retail investors just like you. Oh, those stood. They absolutely kept the money from those. So, what's this number all about? 25 grand. Well, the data shows that for a regular retail investor, maybe someone with a $500,000 portfolio, a totally standard 5% stop loss would have been hit. This number, this is the amount their algos could have just skimmed right off the top of that one portfolio, and it happened in the blink of an eye. That was not a system error, folks. That was the system working exactly the way they designed it to. It was a glitch in the matrix that showed us all, clear as day, just how predatory and how utterly desperate they are. It exposed their entire hand. And the most important thing to remember is, they've done it before, and you better believe they're doing it again right now. So you might be asking, how in the world do they keep pulling this off? Well, it's time to pull back the curtain. Let's talk about their primary weapon of choice: naked short selling. This is the dark magic they use to create ammunition, literally out of thin air. And look, this isn't some new age conspiracy theory we cooked up. This is documented history. Back in '08, when the big banks were collapsing, insiders on the street knew they were getting hammered by counterfeit shares. This is page 1, chapter 1 of their playbook, a dirty trick they have been using for decades. Let's be crystal clear about what this is. Naked shorting is not some fancy, complicated financial instrument. It's counterfeiting, period. They are creating synthetic phantom shares that don't exist, that never existed, and they're selling them into the open market for one reason and one reason only: to crush the price. And here's how the whole crooked machine works. First, they just create these phantom shares out of nothing. Then they sell them, which dilutes the entire pool of real shares and drives the price down. The whole time, they never even try to locate or borrow a real share to deliver. And the DTCC, the big stock vault that's supposed to be the watchdog, they're complicit. They've been sued over it, but nothing ever changes. It's a closed loop, a system built by them, for them. And that's really the bottom line, isn't it? We're playing in a casino where the house just prints its own chips anytime it starts to lose. When their bets go sideways, when we apes hold the line, they don't fold. They just fire up the printers. But here's the thing. This time is different. This time, we own the float, and we are not cashing out. They honestly think their fancy algorithms and their endless supply of dirty money make them invincible. But they have made a fatal, fatal miscalculation. They completely underestimated our greatest asset. They underestimated us. And this right here breaks it down perfectly. Their strength comes from complexity and secrecy. They have their algos, their hidden dark pools, their puppets in the media spreading FUD, but our strength is in powerful simplicity. Our unbreakable diamond hands crush their algorithms. Our open global community shines a light on their dark pools. And our simple one-word answer to all their FUD is, and always will be, HODL. Don't you get it? Everything they're doing to attack us is just making the inevitable squeeze even bigger. Every single one of those counterfeit synthetic shares they print is just another shovel of dirt. They aren't building a wall, they're digging their own grave. And we're just gonna stand here and watch? So what is our mission? What's the plan? It's simple. And it has not changed. Step 1, ignore all their noise. Step 2, trust the data. Trust our due diligence. Step 3, buy the dip when they're kind enough to give us a discount. And step 4, the most important step, HODL.
Yeah, I can hear you asking it now. HODL until when? How long do we have to hold on for? When does this finally end?
We HODL until their machines literally break trying to compute our resolve. We HODL until their entire criminal enterprise is bankrupt and shattered into a million pieces. We HODL until we see phone numbers on the ticker. We hold for life-changing money for every single ape. We are not leaving. All right, quick legal guardrail. Obviously, this is not financial advice. You gotta know that. Just think of this as educational banter for your entertainment. We all know the market is a casino, and we're just shining a big ol' spotlight on how the house is trying to cheat. And look, we are watching this chart like a hawk. While you wait for the next candle, grab your free gear. Sign up for Public to get $20 in free assets, check Webull for that BTC promo, or grab your NVDA stock on Moomoo. Links are right there in the description. Now smash the like, subscribe to the tribe. So remember this. They are trying everything they can to divide us. They are desperate to scare you, but they cannot break us. Apes, together, strong. I'll see you on the moon.